have at it.
Okay, so most of us have heard the older generation lamenting about how the declining morals of sex and teens in today's generation is like not what it's supposed to be. So what we don't often hear is how the education we received is hugely responsible for this supposed decline. Most of us have received an abstinence-only education during school, which says that to abstain from sex is the only way to prevent teen pregnancy and STDs and all sorts of sexual health issues. My purpose is to persuade you that a comprehensive sex education program is more effective than an abstinence-only education program in promoting the overall health of the overall sexual health of adolescents and adults. This topic is very important to me. It's one of the biggest reasons that I have decided to become a sexual health professional, and I've been focusing more heavily on it to prepare for this to present to you today. So I'm going to talk about the ideal outcome of an effective sexual education in adolescence and how abstinence-only education does not provide this outcome or meet any of the standards set by a comprehensive sex education. So first, an effective sexual education during adolescence is intended to prevent pregnancy as well as other sexual health issues like STDs and even domestic abuse. Youth between the ages of 15 and 19 who have received a comprehensive sex education are 50% less likely to experience pregnancy than abstinence-only education. Advocates for Youth compiled a list of 26 programs, and of the 26 programs that were proven effective to prevent teen pregnancy and STDs, 23 of them were comprehensive sex education programs, and the other 3 were early childhood education programs that existed between the ages of 6 and 10 years old. Of these 23 programs, 20 showed significant declines in the rates of teen pregnancy and STDs because these kids are using contraceptives, they know how to use condoms, and it's even been proven that most of them are waiting until later in their teenage years to have sex at all because they're aware of the risks more so than people who have received an abstinence-only education. A comprehensive sex education has also been proven to decrease the rate of domestic abuse in teenage relationships. It's because ideally an effective sexual education doesn't only focus on the technical health aspects of sexual health, but also on interpersonal relationships, what a healthy relationship looks like, and it promotes the knowledge, skills, and attitudes that are necessary to be involved in a healthy romantic relationship. So now I'm going to talk about a specific example of an abstinence-only education program and how it does not meet the standards or the ideal outcome of an effective sexual health education in adolescence. Katie Vine, a staff reporter at the Texas Monthly, conducted an extensive investigation into the results of an abstinence-only education program in Texas in 2011. The Texas Education Code requires that classrooms present abstinence as the only effective preventer of teen unwanted pregnancy and sexually transmitted diseases. B.E. Pruitt, who is a researcher at Texas A&M, says that of all of the people involved in these programs, only 2 of them were actually sexual health professionals, and that most of the curriculum did not contain a single fact. It was all based off of speculation and this general moral code that says that sex is bad, and they just knocked this into these people's heads. So as a result of Texas's strict abstinence-only education policy, Texas is #1 in the country for teen births, and most of the girls who give birth between the ages of 15 and 17 end up having another child before they're even 20. These kids report having more sex at an earlier age, and actually a whopping 70% of them say that they have never used condoms or contraceptives by the age of 19 years old. So this is obviously, a terrible thing. Like, most of us would think that it was common knowledge, but since they're not being educated to use these things, they're having babies at an earlier age. So, to conclude, abstinence-only education does not prevent teen pregnancies, it does not prevent STDs, and it does not have any effect on lowering the rate of domestic abuse in teen relationships. A comprehensive sex education has been proven to lower all of these things and to promote better sexual health. And this is really important because, as you grow into adult, sexual health and relationships are a huge part of what makes you an overall healthy person.